My lords and ladies, thank you for coming to this 12th night production from the Golden Stag Players, Aladdin and His Wonderful Lamp. This story has a special place in my heart. I've been wanting to try and get it done for a number of years now, and this year when we finally had a window of opportunity to be able to present it, the rest of the stags jumped right on it. This is one of my favorite shows, until they got a hold of it. So, just like me, all of you get to cope.
Long ago, in a land they call China, lived a tailor named Mustafa. Mustafa had a son named Aladdin. Now, when Mustafa died, Aladdin, being young and impetuous, did not take up his father's trade, much to the chagrin of his mother. Way off in Africa, there was an evil magician who, through spells and enchantments, knew of the boy and his idle ways, and knew that young Aladdin would be perfect for his evil plans.
Pardon me, lad. I seek the stall of Mustafa the tailor.
Well, you found it.
Excellent. And where is my brother?
Your brother?
Yes, Mustafa the tailor.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that I have to be the one to give you the news, but, my father is dead.
Well, it's very sad for you, but what of my brother?
Mustafa the tailor, my father, was your brother.
Oh, how terrible. And yet, there is you. My nephew.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
So then you are my uncle.
Clever lad.
Well, welcome. I wish it could be under better circumstances, but...
Yes, I'd hoped that my brother and I could reconcile before anything untoward happened. But I still have family left. Why don't you scurry off home and have your mother create a marvelous feast to celebrate my arrival?
Ah, yes, that might be a bit of a problem. See, my father has been dead for several months, and my mother doesn't, I don't. We don't have any food in the house.
Ah, I can see how that would be a problem.
Yeah, we've been living on lentils for a while.
Yeah. Well, perhaps I might be able to help.
Where did that come from?
Morocco.
Well, yes, this will help, I think. When should I tell my mother to expect you?
Oh, about sundown.
I'll tell her. Thank you, Uncle. Yes.
So hungry. Oh, I get it. Well, he's been gone. He's better be.
Mother!
Hello, darling boy. How was the job hunt today? Do you have a job?
No.
Yeah. She doesn't have a job. He never has a job.
I found something entirely more interesting than a job.
You met a girl. You're going to get married and give me grandchildren.
Mother, what are we going to feed them?
Well, the grandchildren?
Yes.
Honey, that's
Never
a
mind,
girl
never
thing.
mind.
Let me fine.
Never mind.
Fine.
No, I found my uncle.
Just a minute. Your uncle.
Yes.
On whose side?
My father's. Do you have a brother?
Well, no, but I mean, but your father never told me about brother. I mean, well, yeah, that one had been dead for like 20 years, but I mean,
He looked-
did he smell? Was he?
He looked pretty alive to me.
Really?
He's going to be here later tonight for dinner, so you can meet him and find out then.
Oh, yeah. Dinner. That's the thing. Dinner. Good. Okay.
Yes.
What are we gonna feed him? Lentil helper. Okay, we've got paella. We've got California fusion. We've got Indian. We've got what?
Or we could use this and buy some more things.
Money. What is money? Where's going shopping?
No.
Oh, yes. No. Honey, you're my beast of burden. Come on, let's go to the market. Please. We're going to go buy food. Yes.
So Aladdin and his mother left to go to the market, where they bought lamb and chicken and pomegranates and dates and wine, and went back to the house to prepare a magnificent feast to welcome Aladdin's uncle back home.
Oh, the smells in this house. Oh, Allah be praised. Lamb, chicken, everything, lentils, without helper, with actual vegetables and other things and sauce and
It smells amazing, Mother.
Oh, yes, it does. Yes. Oh, yes. I can hardly wait to eat.
Well, he said he'll be here about sundown, so
So no,
he should be here-
well,
he
he's
should
late.
be here any minute.
Oh, okay. How do I look? I'm
You look fine.
Fine.
You look
Okay.
fine, Mother.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Hello!
What's that? Open the door! Open the door! But that's...
Hello!
Hello! Welcome inside, dear brother of sorts. Who the... how long have you been Mustafa's brother?
All his life.
Well, you're looking pretty good for somebody who's been dead for 20 years. I mean, that's what I...
Reports of my death have been exaggerated. You have a lovely home. It's very humble.
Don't rub it in. Well, smell the aromas of the house. Thank you so much for your generosity for buying what we can do to provide for you. I'm so happy that providing for a family is a good thing. Providing family providing money, food, it works. Thank you so much. My dear son is employment challenged, you see, and therefore we haven't had anything for the longest time.
Well, perhaps I should take him under my wing.
What?
Wing? You're
What?
What? You wing? You could offer my son a job, J-O-B.
I don't like
More of
the
an
sound of
apprenticeship.
that.
Apprenticeship, I don't care. It's going to turn into something. Darling son, you have a job. Get over there. Talk to your good uncle there for a job. I'll be in the kitchen, making sure that the food is, well, that it's there. I mean, good enough. Oh, gosh, I'm hungry.
So, what do you do?
I'm a merchant. Lots of travel. Great wealth, and not a lot of work on my part.
Oh, that sounds like it's right up my alley.
Let me tell you all about it.
The next day, the evil magician and Aladdin went into the city, and little by little, the magician led Aladdin from one fancy garden to the next, the whole time telling him stories and keeping him distracted, until Aladdin didn't realize that soon they were in the mountains. Aladdin wanted to return home, but the evil magician refused to let him, and asked him to gather some sticks and some firewood, and he would build a fire and show the boy something amazing.
I'm tired. It's cold. It's dark. I'm hungry. I want to go home.
It would take all night to reach your home from here.
But then I could sleep all day in my bed.
Not as my bridges, you can't. Tell you what, gather up a few sticks and we'll build a fire to take the edge off.
I thought the whole point of being a merchant was to be rich enough to pay someone else to do this.
Isn't that exactly what I'm doing?
You're not paying me!
It's not payday yet.
Pardon me. There, sticks.
Back off. There's an easier way. Fuego!
Well, yeah, that was easier. Where'd you learn to do that?
Spain.
Oh. Well, it's quite warm.
There are other interesting things around here. For example, observe. Sim Salabim.
Where did that come from?
Oh, it's always been there. Behind the rock.
Is that why we're here?
Yes. See, this is the Cave of Wonders. It is full of wonders, hence the clever name.
Oh, that's steep.
Sheer.
Well, have fun.
No. You are going in there.
Why am I going in there?
Because at the back of the cave, there is an alcove. And in the alcove, there is a lamp. And you're going to bring it out for me.
Why don't you go get it?
I've already been in there, and you can only enter the Cave of Wonders once.
Why?
There are rules to this sort of thing.
Of course there are. Fine print.
Get used to it. A merchant's life depends on it. Now, a few more rules. On your way in, touch nothing but the lamp. When you find the lamp, blow out the flame, pour out the oil.
Pour out the oil, blow out the flame?
Very important you blow out the flame first.
Oh.
On your way out, you may pick the fruits of the trees and we'll have ourselves a nice dinner.
All right.
Also, take this.
What is it?
It's a ring. It will protect you from the dangers of the cave.
What dangers are in the cave?
None if you have the ring.
All right.
Shoo.
So Aladdin goes into the cave where he finds many wonders. He finds the niche wherein he finds the magic lamp. On his way out of the cave, Aladdin picks the fruit he sees in the trees, cherries and apples, that look like fruit but actually are precious gems. And he puts them in his pouch on top of the lamp and then climbs back up to the top of the cave where his uncle is waiting.
Uncle, I have the lamp.
Excellent, my dear boy. Hand it to me.
I can't get up. Can you give me a hand? I need your help.
I can help you up if you hand me the lamp.
If I let go of the wall, I'm going to fall. Help me.
You have no right to keep my ancestor's lamp from me. If you will not hand it to me, then you may perish.
Uncle! Uncle!
I'll find some other way to get the lamp.
And now Aladdin is trapped in the cave. For 3 days he waits, and finally he knows he is going to die here. Clasping his hands together to pray, he rubs the ring that the evil magician gave him.
Ah! Ooh, quick, say, I wish that everybody had their hearing restored.
No.
I wish
everyone had their hearing restored?
Good thing I could read lips. Thank you. You know, I mean, you ruined my whole entrance. I was going to say, did you ring? But no. Okay, fine. I'm here now. That's the important thing.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Oh, well, I'm a git.
Yes, I got that.
No, git, genie in training. See, I mean, when you rubbed your hands together, by the way, if you keep doing that, you'll go blind. It's a lot harder to cure than that. Just saying. When you rub the ring, I popped out of that ring. And see, right now, I'm only living in that ring right now because of the fact I'm a genie in training, because I am working my way through my GED. That's my genie enchantment degree. And after I earn up enough points from enough wishes, I can move out of that ring and into like a really nice ladle or a hookah or, oh God, my dream palace, the gob of Duke Frederick of Holland. I mean, the swimming pool alone.
Wishes.
Yes.
Genie. You're a genie who grants wishes.
I've got a swift one today. Yes.
Can you get me out of here?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, sorry, it's your wish is my command. You have to phrase it as a command. There are rules to this sort of thing.
Fine print.
Operating system.
Phrase the command. Genie, I command you to get me out of this cave.
Yes, command accepted. It worked! It worked! It worked! You have the right number of arms and legs into the right place, and none of them are sticking into the wall. What? It finally worked! 1 out of 30! Yes! I like those odds!
I don't.
It's okay. I got it from now on. It'll work. It'll work. Oh God, I am halfway to that ladle.
Oh, before you go.
Yes.
I'm a day's journey from my mother's house. Genie, I command you to take me to my mother's house.
I can do that. Ugh. Are those spurs I feel?
No.
Ooh, I better get this checked out.
It's been 3 days. I am so worried. I consider myself a rational person, but that son of my, I realize interview processes may be nasty, but if it's 3
Mother.
days. Oh, my baby! Oh, my God, you're here. So, how was the interview? For all that much time, it must absolutely have gone amazing. Do you have the job?
Mother, I almost died.
Well, yes, I did mention that interview processes are nasty, but what?
Mother.
What do you mean?
Mother.
What?
My uncle locked me in a cave and left me there to die.
Well,
and
what kind of a job is that?
the kind where you're expected to die.
Oh dear. Oh, I knew he was a bad egg. I knew it. I knew it.
Mother, I am starving. I've been in that cave for 3 days with nothing to eat. Is there anything in the house?
Well, no, because there were some leftovers, so I had the bridge club over, and we had no. There's nothing except more lentil helper, but there aren't any lentils at the moment.
Can we buy more food?
There is this very nice cloth I've been weaving, but I have to trim up some things. But
Okay,
yes, we can sell that maybe and get some.
Why don't we sell this? It's an antique.
Yeah,
It'll
I can
probably
see that.
fetch a price.
Ew, but it's
Well, it's been in a cave for years.
It's very apparently it's very like dusty. Here, come on, let me maybe rub this off and see if we can get some of that tarnish and all the rest of it from doing anything at
Mother, it's
all.
smoking.
It's smoky.
You missed the spot right over there.
What?
You missed the spot. A little help, please. Thank you very much. That does seem to happen rather often. Oh dear. But who? Oh, you have my lamp.
Hello.
Well, hello. I, of course, am the genie of the lamp, and you have someone. You would be.
I'm Aladdin.
Aladdin, my boy. So good to be working
to
for
meet
you. I'm
you.
sure we're going to have a wonderful time together. What might I be able to do? As, of course, I grant wishes.
phrase is a command.
If you like.
Genie, we're hungry. I command you to bring us food.
Let's start with something easy.
Oh, that smells so good.
What do you think of that?
That is amazing.
My boy, whenever you wish another plate, you know where to find me.
Just wish?
Right in there, just wish. Bon appetit.
Oh, this changes a few things. Oh, I'm sorry. Mother. Oh, Mother.
Food, 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 food. Wait a minute, where did you get this?
You sure you want to know the answer to that?
But I read no, nope. I'll be back there eating this.
How about I join you?
Yeah, fine.
And so Aladdin's mother warns him not to consort with evil magic, but Aladdin swears he will never give up the lamp or the ring. And he promises he will never take off the ring, but he will never use magic in the presence of his mother so as not to frighten her. And then selling off the platters, one at a time, he and his mother are able to live comfortably for quite a while. Now, after this dreadful experience, Aladdin has changed. He's become mature. He's learning to dress better. He starts to spend more time in the markets with the merchants. He listens to them and learns so much from them, asking them questions. He learns that the gems he brought back from the Cave of Wonders weren't fruit at all, but were actually diamonds and rubies and emeralds, and selling them off. He and his mother are able to live quite comfortably for a while. Now one day, as he's talking to a merchant, word spreads throughout the marketplace that the Sultan has sent word ahead that everybody is to lock themselves in their homes the next day with the windows shut, as the princess crosses the town to a special set of baths. The Sultan has decreed that no one is to be able to see his daughter on pain of death. Now Aladdin is curious and arranges to hide himself near the baths, where he can catch a glimpse of the princess as she enters and raises her veil.
Did you see her? The way her hair catches the sunlight, her beautiful eyes catch. She is the fairest jewel in all of the world, the brightest flower in the garden. She's perfect.
I know, I narrated her.
I love her. I must marry her. Mom!
He called again. Now what does he want? That crazy kid. What? What? Good heavens, good. I'll be great. What is the world is the matter with you?
Nothing is wrong
How do
with me.
rich people do with these sleeves? I mean, oh my God, really? I mean, what? What's your problem? I'll figure this out myself.
The most wonderful thing in the world has happened. I have seen...
You've got a job. You've got a job, right?
Mother,
What?
this is more important than a job.
Oh, pray tell.
I have seen the brightest star in the heavens.
Jason Momoa?
Mother,
What?
I have have glimpsed the greatest treasure to ever walk the streets. Mother, I have seen the princess.
Ah! What? Oh, no. Oh, whoa, wait. Oh, no, okay. Okay. There, body, hips, legs, head, face. You're not dead.
I'm a real boy.
Good thing. You did. It's under pain of death. What were you thinking you saw the princess?
Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies.
Not that again. Please. God, not that again. Allah, not that again.
Mother.
What?
Mother.
What?
I love her.
Fine. That's nice.
I must marry her.
Marry her. Oh, that's rich. I like that. Okay, fine. If I can figure out these sleeves. Hey, here's a great deal. You love the princess and you're going to marry her. Hey, I think the Sultan's really handsome. I'm going to marry him and we'll have a double wedding. Isn't that the most amazing thing in the world? Oh, yes. I can see it all now.
Better yet.
Are you nuts?
Mother, you can meet with the Sultan. There is the time
fine.
every day when he meets with the populace.
Great.
And you can go and present yourself before him.
That's really sexy.
You
Not
can
to me.
present yourself before him and present my suit for the hand of his daughter.
All right, okay. I'm your mother. I understand. You're the brightest light that ever hit the sky. You're my boy. You're my baby boy. I love you. But what in the world do you have? I mean, I get it. You're wonderful. What do you have to offer that the Sultan would want? Why should he even begin to consider?
Hold that thought.
He's got an answer. Really?
Take this and give it to the Sultan.
A pretty basket with the
Well,
that's
look
nice.
inside.
All right. Oh, that's a beautiful silken scarf, jewels, and gorgeous jewels.
Put it back. It's for the
Oh, you're no
Sultan.
fun. All right. Okay, fine. The Sultan is somebody who is like amazingly rich. He's the wealthiest. He is the country. What in the world do you think of these trinkets that could be anything that the Sultan would want? What
Mother,
is
this is a gift worthy of a princess.
this? He did it again. Oh, it's so romantic.
Please?
He did it again. Kid melted me.
Please?
All right. Yes! But seriously, what am I gonna do? I mean, come on, this is nice and everything, but what?
Let's get you dressed and I'll walk you
I'm
through
already dressed.
everything. Not appropriately for the Sultan's court.
Fine, handle these sleeves.
Aladdin took his mother to help her prepare for her visit with the Sultan.
Sultan.
Just wait. I'll get you a Sultan. Hang on. Impatient. Aladdin's mother presented herself in the court of the Sultan. Ahem.
I'm coming. Stupid veil and all this extra paraphernalia. I mean, you're right. I don't know how rich people dress. I mean, this is ridiculous. Seriously?
Aladdin's mother presented herself in the court of the Sultan, where she was ignored.
Now where is it?
And on the second day, she was ignored.
Where's the rest of it?
For 6 days, Aladdin's mother waited in the court of the Sultan.
That wasn't 6 days.
That was 6 days.
You sure?
Yes.
I have decided it's been 6 days.
On the 7th day, the Sultan commanded his vizier to bring Aladdin's mother before him.
Grand Vizier,
Yes.
have you noticed that lowly woman over there that she's been in my court for the past 6 days. Call her forth.
The one with the sleeves and the poorly wrapped veil?
Yes.
Oh, very well. Woman, you there.
Who me? Who me? You talking to me?
Indeed. The Sultan, the wisest, most powerful,
Oh my God! Get on with it.
and most generous Sultan in all the known world, is in a charitable mood and will hear your petition.
Well, that would be just absolutely amazing. Hello, Grand Sultan, wonderful Majesty, Excellency, person that you are. Let me get this together. Hi.
Yes, what may I do for you?
Well, my son has a petition for your Majesty.
Your
Yes.
Excellency, your grand amazingness self.
Yes, what is the petition?
He loves your daughter and would love to marry her.
Everybody in the
What?
kingdom is in love with my daughter and wants to marry her. What makes your son so different from everyone else?
Well, he is an amazing child, and he's madly in love with her, and he was out in the royal gardens trimming the royal bushes, as it were, and he saw your daughter, and he just absolutely
What?
fell in love. And oops.
I shall summon the executioner immediately.
And why shouldn't I execute this Aladdin right away? Out with it, woman.
Because he's handsome, and your daughter might like that, and is he? Look, is he?
I don't care if he's handsome or not.
Well, she does.
Well, what else?
Oh, there. Well, he is an entrepreneur, as I said. He is an amazing business person, and he has this basket for you. And look at this amazing silk scarf. And look at this. Start that way, and just fill it and fill it and fill it, and it matches your eyes too if you turn it to the right direction. And there's more to it than that. And here's beautiful jewels and everything, and a cordial. He didn't do that. I put that in myself. Here's a cordial for your Majesty.
No, you do
Why
realize we are a Muslim country. Alcohol is strictly forbidden.
Oh, yes. Well, no. You can give. You have Arabian horses, right? I've heard Arabians love to drink. Just give it to them.
Feed it to the horses. Well, I am impressed with the basket of largesse that you have provided, and
Thank you.
I am impressed with your son's ability to provide for my daughter.
Oh, yes, he's amazing. Really,
Yes. So therefore,
Such a good boy.
I have decided that your son shall marry my daughter.
Scream!
Oh, Pearl
I'm so happy!
Sultan,
I'm so happy! It's a wonderful thing! Oh my gosh, it's amazing!
might I have a moment of your time?
One moment.
Yeah. Oh, certainly. I'll go over here and try to deal with this particular fail. I don't understand. Is it just? Am I told?
Yes, Grand Vizier?
Perhaps we shouldn't be so
Well, I'm
hasty
not a widow yet. I
in
can't
making such a momentous decision. Weddings do take time to plan. Just doing the calligraphy on the invitations will take months.
Plus, my hair will take at least 3 months to do.
That's a much more important reason.
A very wise decision.
Aladdin's mother, come forward.
Yes.
I have made the decision that we need to wait a little while. Your son will marry my daughter, but you are to come back in 3 months' time, and not a day,
3 months.
and not a day sooner. Thank you very much.
Well, oh, I think. 3 months. Oh, dear. What am I gonna? I'll figure something out. Okay. Stop and think. It's not the end of the world. You did it. You did what you could do. It's not perfect, but you're a good mama. You did it. Time to face the music. Aladdin!
Coming, Mother.
Hello!
Well,
Hey, who's your mama? Who's your mama?
You're my mama?
Yes, I am, and guess what?
What?
I did it!
You did it?
I did! You're gonna marry the princess! In 3 months.
I'm sorry, what?
In 3 months. Try.
In 3 days?
No.
3 weeks?
No. One more. Months. You 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. But 3 months. 3 months. I know you're a teenager, and to you 3 hours is an eternity. But 3 months. There are things that need to be done. This is the Sultan's daughter. I mean, the kingdom has to be called. The everybody else and calligraphy and her hair and
3 months.
3 months. 3 months. That's all. Just 3 months, and you'll get your princess. Really?
I'll be in my bunk.
Fine. I'm in the kitchen. And the rest of the food left over.
So 2 of the 3 months pass, and one day while Aladdin's mother is out shopping for oil, she hears the people rejoicing. She asks what's going on and is told that the princess and the son of the vizier are to be married that very evening.
What?
Now she rushes home to tell Aladdin what's happened.
What?
And at first Aladdin is angry that the Sultan has broken his promise. But then Aladdin remembers the lamp.
Isn't that just bloody typical? Rulers... There is nothing holding a kingdom together if the ruler breaks a promise to his populace, and he promised me that I would marry his daughter. And what can I do? What can I do? I'm a street rat in nice clothes who happened upon a nice magical lamp. Oh. All right. See who has power now, Mr. Sultan. Oh, Genie.
Ha! Why, hello, my boy. It's been a couple of months. I thought perhaps you'd forgotten all about
I could
me.
never forget you.
Wonderful.
What are you making?
Working on the next White Shield feast, of course. Cookie dough?
Oh, please.
Enjoy.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, what's your trouble? Great. What happened?
So, 2 months ago, the Sultan promised that I would be able to marry the princess, his beautiful daughter.
Really? Wonderful. Yes, great.
Yes, except he said that I would be able to marry her in 3 months' time, and today she's marrying the Grand Vizier's son.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
That does put you in a bit of a pickle, then, doesn't it? Oh, pickles. That's what I forgot.
Ew.
Never mind. So what would you have me do about all this?
Genie, I command you to stop the wedding.
Oh, stop the wedding. Okay. All right, there's some consequences to that. You see, the problem is this. The Sultan has invited half of the kingdom, and there have been invitations, and of course there's been hair. And there have been a number of other things, and, well, let's put it this way. If the wedding were to suddenly be canceled, he would know who to blame. And he would know who to come after. No. I can come up with something else that would satisfy them. Oh, I know. How about this? We'll let them have the wedding.
What?
No, hear me out. We let them have the wedding, but that evening, I will appear in their bedchamber, and I will separate them, and I will scare the living carnality out of them, and they will not turn the wedding into a marriage. What do you think?
Oh. Don't hurt the princess.
I would not dream of it, my lad.
Do it.
Hey, we're on, my boy!
So the genie appeared before the bride and groom in their bedchamber and separated them, kept them alone and apart all night long. And each was terrified by visions and apparitions. And in the morning, the genie returned them to their marriage bed. The second night, the same thing happened. They were taken separately and locked away from one another. And spirits and apparitions appeared and kept them afraid and awake all night long. And in the morning, once again, they were returned to their marriage bed. The third night, again, the same thing happened. The genie took them, separated them, kept them locked away from each other. And on the third morning, they were reunited. And the vizier's son went before the sultan and asked that the marriage be broken because he wished to no longer cause harm to the princess. Sultan. Finally, 3 months have passed, and Aladdin's mother once again presents herself in the court of the Sultan.
The Grand Vizier, what day is it?
3 months after the last time you asked.
She's here, isn't she?
I'm afraid she is.
I'll call Aladdin's mother forth.
Let Aladdin's mother appear before the Sultan.
Hello, almost brother-in-law. Hello, Sultan. Wonderful Majesty. Hi, honey. I'm here. I'm back.
Yes, and it has been 3 months, and a sultan is
Really?
always supposed to keep his word.
Yes.
But perhaps, what do we really know about this Aladdin, is it? I mean, can he maintain the princess in the manner to which she is accustomed? The coffers are getting a bit low, and the Mongols still haven't paid for your wall.
You make a very persuasive argument. What do we know about him? Nothing really. Can he really produce more? I tell you what. Go back to your Aladdin and tell him that he needs to produce
50 or 60?
No. 40 more baskets, along with the appropriate attendance. Yes, 40.
And attendance.
And attendance. And
40.
bring them to me by the end of the week, and you can have your son.
Dad, I want to marry him now.
Okay, by the end of tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow.
And your son will be able to marry my daughter. 40, yes.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
Pray I do not alter it any further.
Well, he did it once before. Perhaps he can do it again. If I can ever get these rich clothes sleeves figured out. Ugh. There are more important things afoot. Regroup. Just do it.
Coming, Mother. Oh, what happened now?
Am I that obvious? A little bit. Son, Aladdin, your boy. Do you want the good news or the bad news first?
Start with the good.
Oh, well, that is, You get to marry the princess tomorrow night.
That's wonderful.
Yes, that's the most wonderful thing. Except for the Sultan ever greedy. He wants.
What does he want?
He wants 40 more of the baskets that you gave him, plus all the servants to attend to them and carry them and all of that. He wants, but no cordials. No cordials.
I didn't put the cordial.
I did. I thought it was nice, but anyway, never mind.
40
40
baskets?
40 baskets. 404 baskets. Yes, 40.
All right.
All right, just poof. All right. Really?
Yes.
You're just gonna pull that out of your
Well, sort of.
that. The smoke and the no. I don't want. I'll be in my boudoir. And then the Casbah.
All right. Let's see what we can do about this, Mr. Genie.
Oh, my boy, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. Woo-hoo-hoo. They didn't make it 3 nights. Actually, they didn't make it at all. Know what I mean? You're on.
I'm on.
Yes.
But
What?
his royal greediness wants a few more things. Just, one more little token.
All right. What might that be?
He wants 40 more baskets like the one that I sent with my mother originally, with, of course, the attendants to carry them.
Of course. Let me check with my minions. One moment, please. All right, minions, look under your chairs. Pull them out. There's baskets. Just find the paper. Here it is. One. There we go. There's one. Hold them up. Come on. Hold them up. Ah, there we are. Ah, see, there's plenty of them. Look. I.
What are you doing?
V. I'm counting them.
Those aren't numbers.
Right? We're in Asia. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, look, there's got to be at least 40 of them right there.
Look at that.
You're all set, my boy. Now, remember your cue. Enjoy.
Thank you. Be ready with them in a moment. Oh, Mother!
Yes! Coming, dear! Why don't you show her? Look at that! There's 40 of them and minis and everything. And the servants to go with them.
Yes.
Do they all have to go to the palace?
Yes.
Oh, well, but did I get one?
No, not these.
What about that one? I want.
Mother?
Can I?
I'll get you servants of your own mother.
I want that one. I want that one.
I need you to go ahead with the
What?
servant and present yourself to the Sultan, and I will be there very shortly.
Wait, what do you mean? What, we go ahead? You have been complaining about every single little delay, and now you're going to delay again? What is the matter with you?
This is the most worthwhile delay I have yet to do.
Meet me later, we'll talk. I like your job.
Genie, save me!
Hey, my boy. Did it work?
It
Did
worked.
it work? They liked it?
They loved it. So, everything
Yes.
is arranged. They are on their way to the palace. There's only one more tiny thing that I need to settle out.
All right. What might
One
that
tiny favor for me.
For you.
So,
Of course.
I am about to marry the fairest rose in Persia, the brightest star in the night sky. I can't bring her back here.
Yes, so that's a very good point. Yes.
I need a good place to live with my princess. So, are palaces in your purview?
Are they in my purview? One of my specialties.
Hey.
You've come to the right genie. So, you need a palace?
I need a palace.
All right. Well, start off. Let's see here. Would you like a view of the mountains, a view of the ocean, or a view of the desert?
Well, why not all three?
All right, all three. Let's say 3 of the 4 sides. We can take care of that. And the oh, wait a minute. Master bedroom. Queen or king size?
Oh, king.
King. Okay, good. Oh, and there's this one other thing. There's this trapeze that this that this Spanish magician came up with a number of years ago, and everyone's asking for that for the bedroom as well. Can I interest you in?
It sounds like an adventure.
Very
Let's do
good.
it.
Okay.
Oh, and
Yes.
I want all of the windows to be inlaid with precious jewels, so that the light streaming through them is rich and colorful and beautiful.
Oh, I like that, certainly.
But leave one of the windows unfinished,
Unfinished.
and make sure that you are the only one who can finish it.
All right, very well. This sounds like it could be a lot of fun. Sure,
Oh, I have a
certainly.
point to prove.
Very good. Okay, let's see. Now, I have one more thing. For that fourth side.
Yes.
Here's an idea. The princesses love horses, so I was thinking that perhaps that fourth side should be a stable with 20 of the finest white Arabian stallions to pull the carriages. What do you think?
Oh, make it 40 of the finest stallions.
Done. Horses it is. Bingo! 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 Frank, look, bingo! You owe me another century? Woo-hoo-hoo! And I didn't even have to use the free space.
What's the free space?
Free space is all what everyone asks for eventually.
What does everyone ask for?
To be taller, of course.
I don't need to be taller. I'm fine just the way I am.
Have you seen the princess?
Once, at a distance.
You'll want to be taller, my boy. I have a palace to go build.
Pardon me. And I have a princess to wed.
I'm quite certain that this palace was not here yesterday.
Dad, look, they've got horses!
Horses. Of course they do. My boy Aladdin.
Your grand sultaness, amazing, magnificent, excellency person. Here is my amazing grand Aladdin's son!
I wish to present my daughter, the princess.
Hi. Hi. You are tall. You're beautiful.
Now. You wait until your wedding day.
It is the wedding day.
Oh, right. You're married now.
Let me show you around. I had this palace built especially for you. Did you see the horses?
I did.
You saw the horses? Let me show you around.
My dear Aladdin, there seems to be something wrong with this one window. It's not finished.
I left this window unfinished, your royal highness, so that you may have the honor of finishing the palace that your daughter will live in.
I am honored that you've honored me with the honor of finishing the palace that my daughter will live in. I'm so honored.
It's my honor.
Don't push it. Now, show me around the palace.
Right this way.
Yeah, come on, darling, let's talk about our future grandchildren.
There will be a meeting of the Sultan's artisans immediately after court.
Now Aladdin knew that the Sultan's artisans would not be able to finish the window.
You're all fired!
And so he had them undo what little work they had done, returned the gems to the Sultan, and called once again upon the genie of the lamp.
Oh, Genie.
Oh, Aladdin!
How did she like it? Did she like it, please?
Every detail she oohed and awed
Wonderful.
over everything.
Yes.
I think she's out brushing the horses right now.
Always works. It always
She
works.
loves everything. Every detail is perfect. Everything is magnificent. There's only one thing that I need to have finished to start off my happily ever after.
And I might guess, but what is it?
Could you finish that window for me?
Of course I can. Most certainly. There you go. Enjoy your life, enjoy your princess, and you always know where I am.
I will call you if I need you.
And the next day, the Sultan sees the window completed and knows that Aladdin can fulfill all of his promises. He's even more impressed with Aladdin than ever, and Aladdin becomes well known and well loved by all. Now, far off in Africa, the evil magician having learned through his spells and enchantments that Aladdin is still alive and has the lamp,
What?
becomes overcome with jealousy. He returns to China, and when he arrives, he asks about and finds out all he can about Aladdin and his palace, which he can clearly see is the work of the genie of the lamp. He discovers that Aladdin is away hunting.
All right, so tell me, does that idiot still think I'm actually his uncle?
Most likely.
And does he think that it's really my ancestor's lamp?
No. 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 No.
What's up? Hold that thought.
Oh dear.
New lamps for old. New lamps for old.
That's how these old dirty lamps get cleaned.
New lamps for
I
old.
have this old lamp right here.
Oh yes, that is a very old lamp. Yes, please, select your new one.
I kind of like that one, but it's a little new agey. How about that one right there?
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Yes, that is a very fine choice.
Do you have it in a left-handed model?
A left-handed lamp.
Yes.
Certainly. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Ta-ta. Enjoy your lamp.
Why, hello, my... You are most decidedly not Aladdin.
Happily, dear boy.
Who are you calling boy? Well, you have my lamp. What would you have of me?
Well, in addition to a long list of other things,
Doesn't sound like this is going to go well. What?
I want you to take this grand palace
What? This grand palace. Oh, yes. Some of my best work.
and everything in it,
And everything in it, too. Of
and
course.
everyone in it,
And every one in
and
it.
transport it to my home in Africa.
Africa?
Yes.
The tariffs alone are... Do you have any idea how much it rains down in Africa?
My boy, I bless the rains down in Africa.
Don't call me boy. I'd have to completely redo the roof and the drainage, add some bridge drains, change around the moat. I mean, and do you have any idea how much work it was to make that mountain up here out of a meadow? There were goats and sheep rolling down it all afternoon. Now I'm in trouble with the Shepherds Union. And now you want me to move this whole doggone thing to Africa.
Well, why else would I want a genie?
Great, just great. This is gonna go wonderful. Have it your way. All right. You are to Africa.
Son of a...
What?
And me, too. Son.
What's wrong with this picture? Where's my coffee? One time in this history, in the place in the world, we've got coffee here and I've got none in my hand. Hello? Where is my left-handed mug? Thank you. What do you see out that window?
Oh, what a beautiful sunrise.
Yes, it is a beautiful sunrise. What's missing?
Oh, there was that palace there, wasn't there?
Yes, where is it? Go find Aladdin immediately. Bring him here. He has questions to answer.
What?
There you are.
What?
Where have you been?
Hunting, as you know.
What?
Snipes.
Look out that window. What do you see?
That's a beautiful sunrise.
Yes, it is. What's missing?
Oh my God, it's gone!
Oh, he's a sharp one, that lad. Where's my daughter?
Oh my God, she's gone!
Oh, he's positively razor sharp. Guess what? You need to find her and your palace, or
Know that losing the Sultan's daughter is a capital offense.
I don't think that's a law yet.
it is now.
I will find her. I will.
You have 4 months? No? Okay. 40 days to find my daughter. If you come back without her, your head will be adorning the spike at the front gate.
40 days. For the next 3 days, Aladdin runs around the city like a madman, asking everyone he sees if they know where the princess is. Nobody does. And finally, he throws himself on the ground in despair and clasps his hands together, rubbing the ring that he has long since forgotten about.
Ha! Earplugs! I'm still doing my entrance. Here's Genie!
Hi! Welcome back!
Thank you! My God, I've been gone for 2 whole acts! I mean, it could be worse, like my cousin, he was trapped inside the Eye of Argon. Nobody would know the Arab for 1,000 years.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
but
it was
sounds
bad. It was bad, yeah.
You're a genie.
Yes, I am.
What do you see out that window?
Oh, what a beautiful morning! Oh, what a beautiful day! Ow!
There was a palace there just a few days ago, and now it's gone. And the princess, my wife, who was inside, is gone. And if I don't get her back in just a few days' time, I'm going to be dead.
Okay. Breathe. Okay. Okay, well that's horrible. That's horrible. What can I do for you?
Bring the palace back.
Okay.
And the princess.
Okay.
And everything inside the palace. Everything.
Okay, I can do that. Ooh,
Yeah.
That'll get me a lot of points. Ooh, that will get me a ladle. That will totally get me a ladle. All right, here we go. It's not working.
It's not working.
Oh God, it's not working. This has never happened before. Don't look at me. Oh God.
Why can't you bring it back?
I just need some oysters.
You're a genie. You're
okay,
supposed
yeah,
to be able
hold
to.
on. Wait. I sense something. There's a presence I've not felt since, I guess the last time it was in the presence of my old master. Oh, that explains it. There is magic afoot.
The lamp is gone.
Oh, well, that would explain it. I mean, that's the only way that it could happen. I mean, had to take a lot to take that away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more would ever do. Oh, this is the genie of the lamp's work.
Yes, it must be.
Yes.
Can't you undo it?
No.
Why?
No, I can't. Well, because I just said the presence of my old master. He's my laurel. He outranks me. Wait, I got it. How many more poppy competitions are there left this year?
Okay. No, look, there's an easier way. I think, baby. You can't undo what the genie of the lamp did.
Can you take me to where the palace is now?
Yes, I can do that.
Yes.
Let me just use my GSP.
Don't you mean GPS?
Oh, no, GSP. That's Genie System Positionnel. It's French.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
You ready?
There it is.
There we go.
I have some work to do.
There we go. Go for it. And I have a ladle to pick out.
My love, the Ferris Rose of
Aladdin?
Pleasure, are you there?
Aladdin!
Oh,
Where have you been?
I was where I was left. Where have you been?
I don't know. I was admiring the horses, and then all of a sudden it starts raining, and I don't know where I am, and this is...
It's all right. It's all right. We can undo this. We can get home. Everything's going to be just fine. Where is the lamp? Have you seen it anywhere?
The lamp.
Yes.
That dirty old thing you keep by the bed.
Yes, that one.
I have been kidnapped, and you are thinking about a lamp.
Yes.
I've married an idiot.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Sure. Magic.
Honey, love, darling, sweetness. Look around you. Look at the soggy plains that surround the palace where there used to be much better views. And now tell me, in 5 sentences or less, how exactly we could have gotten here without magic.
Well, you see, it's... can't.
Then let's just accept that it's magic and work from there. Do you know where it is?
Well, the evil magician has it on him, like, all the time.
The evil magician?
Yeah, super creepy. Yeah,
That's my uncle!
small world.
It is after all.
I don't know how to get it from him. He's always got it on him. Maybe, like, he comes and asks me for dinner. Maybe you can open the door when he asks and, like...
He'll expect that sort of thing. I don't know.
That's him.
Oh, Princess, would you consent to having dinner with me tonight?
Yes. Say yes. Say yes. I have a plan.
Sure.
Excellent. I'll have everything sent up.
I have a plan, I promise.
Okay, better be good.
It involves some dying.
Thank Allah.
The gardens came with the palace.
Okay.
And in the gardens there is an herb that I know of that makes a very potent poison.
Okay.
I'm going to go get it and I'll make it and I'll be right back.
Okay.
I should be building cathedrals. I should be digging canals. I should be starting wars. I should be ending wars. But no, what do I have to do now? I have to sweep the floor. I have to knife out the cobwebs. I have to pick the fruit. I have to and now I can never remember. Forks go on the
Other side.
left and on the
Other
right,
side.
right. Okay, forks on the right and spoons on the left and knives in the back. Better be happy with that. Ready?
All right. Okay. Here it is. Put it into the wine. He doesn't have to drink much of it. Just get him to drink it.
Okay.
Be careful.
Okay.
Princess, let me in. Hello! So, how's your day been?
Lonely.
Excellent!
Look, the Winged Victory of Samothrace.
What?
You know what? I've been trapped in this room for so long, I must have just imagined it.
Well, if you see him again, let me know. I'm getting my 2 scooty back.
Of course.
So, a toast. The most glorious creature in the world. And you. That wine has an interesting tang to it. Reminds me to commend the vintner. Is anybody else's heart racing?
Aladdin!
Oh, well done, my love. Oh, he has it on him, doesn't he? I'm going to have to touch him.
Sucks to be you.
Right. Is it there?
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Get it! Oh, all right.
That thing is magic.
This thing is magic. And let's use it to get the heck out of here.
Let's.
Yes.
Do you have any idea what time it is? What do you want now, Prince Charming? Want me to follow you around and pick up your toenail clippings again? Well, out with it. Holy camel farts. But who has my... Aladdin! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My lad, you have no idea how much fun it has been. What?
Let me introduce you to my princess.
Your Highness, oh, please tell me. I hope you really love the palace.
I did.
Did you? Okay, good. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, good.
Speaking of the palace.
Yes.
And the
yes.
horses.
And everything.
And everyone and everything in it. Let's get it home.
I thought you'd never ask. 1, 2, 3. We are home.
At
We are
last.
home. We are home. Oh, right. Yes.
Probably deal
One
with
moment
that.
here. Hey, Frank. Clean up on aisle 2.
Frank?
And Frank. Pick yourself out a nice ladle.
Yes!
I think you heard.
Yes. Oh, Frank, short for frankincense. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, animate dead. Ah! Ha ha! Supernatural 20. Okay, pick up that table. Go that way. Oh, for God's sake. My first protege. Just can't reanimate him.
We should go find my father. He's probably really mad.
You have no idea.
Well, we're one day closer to Aladdin's execution. I just love seeing a beautiful sunrise. Oh, damn. Coffee? No, I want my right-handed mug today. Thank you. Ah! Look at that! The palace is back. Go fetch Aladdin. I want to see him and my daughter. Oh, daughter! Oh, I'm so glad to see you! Aladdin, my boy! You get to live.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Now that they're back, party at my palace tonight!
Oh, Casper.
If it wasn't for that meddling kid.
Now, the evil magician had a sister who's even more evil and more cunning. And when she found out that her brother was dead, she set out to China to get her revenge. I'll be back.
Now let's see what's going on at Facebook. I really need a new skin for this thing. What's this? My brother's dead? How? When? I was gonna do that for my next birthday. Aladdin? Who is this Aladdin? He must be someone of incredible cunning and guile to kill my brother. I will take my revenge on him, but how? I must find a way to get close enough to him to kill him my way. But how to do it?
So.
I need a new accessory.
Now, when When the evil magician's sister arrived in China, she went to see a holy woman named Fatima. There she found her, murdered her, switched clothes with her, and then went to the palace pretending to be her. As she approached the palace, she began giving out blessings so that a great crowd gathered. And as the crowd approached the palace, they began making such a noise that the princess came out to see what was going
Fatima the Holy Woman. Maybe she can make sure that nothing bad ever happens to Aladdin and I again. Excuse me, are you Fatima the Holy Woman?
I am a blessing upon you, my dear. That one's free.
I was wondering if you could bless my palace.
Oh my. I've never seen such a building such as this. I would be happy to bless your palace. Must be the work of a genie. Oh my, such a building.
Yes.
The columns, the arches, the dome in the center. Is that Tiffany glass?
Who's Tiffany?
Never mind. You live here all by yourself?
Oh, no, of course not. I have my husband Aladdin and all of our servants.
Aladdin?
Yes.
Aladdin is your husband.
That's what I said.
Damn it. Well, I'm afraid, my dear, that my poor skills are not strong enough to bless such a building, but yes, I feel a disturbance in the force. The ebb and flow of the building. There has been much turmoil, and it is restless here. There's too much movement. You need something to ground it, something to keep it safe and in its own place, something where nothing will ever happen to it again. You need a mystical object held there in the center of the dome. Yes, right there.
What do I need?
You need a roc's egg.
A roc's egg.
Mm-hmm.
Rocks don't lay eggs.
No, my dear, not a rock. A rock.
Yeah, the emphasis is not held.
Not R-O-C-K. R-O-C.
Okay.
No. All right, you have a library here?
Of course.
Okay, go to the gaming section. Find the D&D's Monster Manual, I think 2nd edition, page 53.
It's a bird!
It's a bird! Yes!
That makes sense.
A rock's egg, not a stone egg. Those give monkeys, and the last time I had to kill Sun Wukong was too much.
Okay. All right, so right there?
Right there, and yes, nothing will ever happen again. But if you need me for anything else, or your husband Aladdin, feel free to call on me, won't you?
I will, of course.
Of course you will, my dear.
Aladdin!
Yes, my love.
Okay, I just talked to Fatima, the Holy Woman.
Okay.
And she told me about how there's a disturbance in the force, and the ebb and the flow, and we need something to ground the energy of the palace, and we need something right there in the center of the dome.
Ebb and flow?
Yeah, you know,
What?
the energy and the feeling. Anyways, we need a roc's egg right there.
Darling, rocks don't lay eggs.
It's a bird. D&D Monsters manuals.
I don't read the monster manual. That takes all the fun out of it.
I just need a roc's egg right there.
What my princess wishes, my princess will receive. You might not want to be here for this part.
All of them are so sweet.
I'm sorry. I thought it was my day off.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot.
That's all right.
Um,
I'm here.
I'll bother you for just a minute, and then you can go right back to
Very well.
whatever you were doing.
What would you like?
So, my lovely princess, the fairest jewel in the kingdom, she has determined that the palace requires one more small thing.
One more small. My boy. This palace. This is an Al Said Mark III. This is some of my finest work. There's nothing much more that could be done here.
No, I agree. I think it's perfect. I don't need anything else, but my wife.
Happy wife, happy life. Yes, indeed.
Exactly.
Fine. What would she like?
She wants a roc's egg hanging just there.
Rock's egg. Right here in the main dome. Yeah, that's good. That's rich. Okay, really. What does she want?
No, really. That's what she wants.
A rock's egg.
Yeah, hanging right there.
Are you out of your mind? A
What?
rock's egg? Okay, maybe you aren't aware of this, but rocks and genies, okay, you know what a rock is, right? It's a bird. It's like a really big bird that can like carry off elephants. You know, really big.
What?
Okay, they are enemies, mortal enemies of genie, especially after the great omelet debacle of Madagascar. We don't talk about that. We don't deal very well with them. And if they were to find out that one of their eggs was missing, and that it was right here in your palace, you thought it rained down in Africa. Ooh, raining elephants. No, we're not gonna, no, that's a crazy idea, that's a silly idea, that can't possibly, no, of course, forgive me, of course it can't possibly, you wouldn't know.
No,
How would you know? How would you know? How would your princess know? No, so that, who put her up to this?
She said it was the Holy Woman Fatima.
Fatima?
Hmm?
Oh, no. She knows much better than that kind of a thing. How could she possibly, that doesn't feel right at all. May I see my lamp?
Certainly.
I might be able to figure out what's going on here. Oh dear, let's take a look. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. On screen. Ah. Oh, no. Okay. All right, my boy. I do not know how to tell you this, so I'm just going to tell you this. You and your princess are both in grave danger. That was not the Holy Woman Fatima who she saw. The Holy Woman Fatima is dead.
Oh,
the woman that she saw killed the Holy Woman Fatima. The woman that she saw is the sister of your would-be uncle. You know, that guy? Yeah, him. Yeah. All right, she's a little bit older, and she's a little bit kookier. And she means one thing and one thing only. She wants to kill the both of you so she can have this.
All right. Well, then we can take care of that, right? We can.
No. I like working for you, my boy. I'd like to keep it that way. There are some rules, there are some laws that genies have to obey. First of all, genie do not kill. Second of all, genie do not force people to fall in love. And third of all, genie do not even attempt to ski through a revolving door. These are all very important rules of life. So, however, I will simply point out one thing. You seem to have disposed of her brother in a very thorough manner. I'm sure you'll come up with something.
You are spectacularly useless.
Love you too, boss.
All right, so he can't kill. But she's too dangerous to leave alive. Entirely too dangerous to leave alive. So what can I do about it? How about something a little more direct? What do you think? That work? Oh, my head! Oh, what a terrible headache I have! Oh, shh. You're blinking that loud on purpose. Everything hurts. Everything is too loud. The light is so bright. This is beyond anything any medicine can handle.
I know. Why don't I go talk to the Holy One? Maybe she can help.
Oh, that would be lovely, dear. Please.
Something wrong, my dear?
Yes, my husband Aladdin. He's got a horrible headache.
Oh, the poor dear. Yes, I think I can handle that.
Lovely, right this way.
You must be Aladdin.
Hello.
I understand you're in great pain.
Yes.
I think I can help with that. Huh?
Say hello to my uncle, Auntie.
I'll never let the world cancel now. You killed I'm not dead yet.
of the evil magician. You remember? Oh, and yeah, that's what she was going to use.
So she was gonna kill us with that.
Poison, yes.
That fish.
Yeah. Well, we dealt with her first. Hey, Frank, clean up on aisle 3.
Success! I've done it! Oh my god, I love this. I love this. I just need to move in. I gotta get a couple of my things and... Oh.
Can you take care of this first?
Yeah.
Please?
Okay, here we go again.
Thank you.
All right. Animate dead. 1?
No rerolls.
Hey, I'm a GM. That's it. Figure out the acronym. There. 40.
Genie manipulator?
Yep. Double natural.
I think I'll be saving the day to you from now on.
That might be a good idea.
And so Aladdin and his wife lived happily ever after. They succeeded the Sultan when he died and ruled the kingdom long and well, leaving behind them a long line of kings.
Yes.
And Aladdin's mom.
Thank you for joining us. This room is going to be open and available for the West Kingdom Choir right after us. And after that, I believe we're doing a dance practice for the Duchess's Ball. And then after that, it's open for all of the bards and entertainers who want to come and play. Thank you very much for joining us.